Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Tom Broderick, Mayor of Anderson, and we are back here again at a new opening of a great business that's been part of our history of Anderson for many, many years. Unfortunately, because of COVID over the last couple of years, we haven't been able to celebrate like we wanted to the opening of the building behind us that's known as Leo. We're going to hear a little bit about the history of that here in a moment. But this is the Central Management Services organization, which is responsible for many of our developments in our community. Tell us a little bit, Meredith, about this property, how it came to pass that I know this was formerly the Money Huns building here at 8th and Jackson Street. Tell us how it came that you guys decided on this location.
Okay. So we were looking for a new building after Money Huns had closed, and Dallas Architects also just happened to be shopping for a new home. And so we were very interested in the building. It sits right here in the heart of Anderson, which was really important to us. The Contos family goes way back with the Money Hun family. I know we did a lot of shopping here, and so obviously we were very interested in just the size was perfect, the location was perfect. We wanted to preserve the integrity of the building and just remodel it for our needs. So we were able to do that, and then we were able to divide the building so that Dowse could also be a tenant. We do a lot of business with Dowse. They're pretty much our architect that does all of our design for our properties. So I'm not sure if it's good or bad for Jim and the team, but we can just walk right over and talk to them whenever we want. So, and Jim did the design for the build out of the building. So we moved in right in the middle of COVID in the spring of 2020. So it was kind of like a quiet move in. We didn't even have all of our furniture right away because everything was shut down. So we decided to hold off our celebration until it was a little bit safer and we were more settled. So we just wanted to welcome everybody to come out and see the building and also explain what Leo building stands for. So the building is named after my grandfather, Leo Contos, who was the first Contos to kind of settle in Anderson. And he came from Greece. And we just thought it was honoring him, but also a catchy name. My parents also named their dog Leo, so my mom also likes for everyone to know that the building is named after her dog Leo. So that is the history of the building, Leo. Leo also had a deli in downtown Anderson on Meridian Street. And every now and then I'll see pictures pop up on Facebook of the New York Deli, I think it was called. Coney Island. Yeah. So he was the first one to come here and open shop in Anderson. Now, Central Management Services is our real estate development and management company that was born while we were still running Payless, and it was to develop the real estate around our Payless supermarkets. And Paul might want to talk a little bit more about how he and Dad formed Central Management.
Yeah, it was, we, in the 60s, we got into the real estate business with our first shopping center, and over the years we had several more, and so in the 90s we decided that we really needed to form a company to oversee the real estate developments. And so Central Management Services, Inc. was formed in the 90s to do that. And then in 2000, we sold the supermarket operation to Kroger. And so our primary focus was on our shopping centers and on our restaurants. And so today in Anderson, we have Cross Street Marketplace and Applewood Center and Southtown Center and several other smaller properties. And we have 13 Texas Roadhouse restaurants and 10 Aspen Creek restaurants. And so that's really how that all came about. Let me hand it back to the mayor.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Absolutely, there's not anyone in Anderson that's been here any period of time who hasn't been in one of the properties either managed or owned by this organization, and the families and all the folks that are represented here. And as you know, so often people do well and then they move on somewhere else and you never hear from them again or see them again. And we're just proud that your families have stayed here and continue to be contributing really partners with the community at large. So thank you again very much to all of you, and to the Dowse Architecture, who does a great job. You see a lot of their properties throughout as well that they've worked on through the years, and they do such a nice job. We're so fortunate to have such top-notch quality companies here. So we're very proud to join you today to go ahead and officially, finally, get it opened. And we know the business will continue strong for many years to come. And I know your grandfather, Leo, and I know Bud Contos from years back, and your father. I know they'd all be so proud of the legacy that you guys are continuing on with their name. So thank you so much again for all you do. So let's go ahead, and Meredith will go ahead and let you and Paul, if you want to grab the scissors, and you guys can come on up too if you'd like.
Here, yield the bottom.
Here you go. Come on up and kind of hold on to that. We're going to help everybody out here, help us count it down if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
We'll start with 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. It is official. Thank you again.
Thank you.